Oh, fuck this. I was finally free from all this shit. I was having a palate cleanser, reading a nice book, and now I'm flinging back into that shit. This is a disaster movie. Disaster Movie was a 2008 parody movie made by Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. These two had started out with a parody film called Spy Hard, which starred Leslie Nielsen, which was good enough to land them in the writing crew for the Scary Movie series. They wrote the screenplay of Scary Movie 1 with the Wayne brothers and had their series go on from there with 4 more sequels. By 2005 they started directing their own parody movies, starting with Date Movie. They did Epic Movie after Date Movie, which was bad, but at least it had some scenes worth giggling at. But by 2008, they made quite possibly the worst parody movie since Shriek If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. It was Disaster Movie, and boy, I don't think that's an ironic title at all. The plot starts with a foreseen dream of the world ending. The main character, Will, has broken up with his girlfriend in time for his sweet 16th. Here we're introduced to his group of friends as well as a group of misfit movie characters and celebrities storming into the party. The world starts ending and they all make a run for cover to wait out the carnage. They flee again as Will goes back for his ex at the History Museum. Before that, Kelvin's girlfriend, Lisa, played by Kim Kardashian, gets killed. But he gets over that pretty quick when the girl from Enchanted comes out of the sewers. Breakdancing happens. A tornado comes through. A bunch of superheroes come in, they make their way to the museum. They meet at a warehouse. On the way, some satanic Alvin and the Chipmunks and fight with them. The Chipmunks eat Juno, then they move on. Everyone is evacuating from town with the carnage. They steal a car and have arrived at the museum. They save Will's ex and proceed to return a crystal skull that could save the world. A Night at the Museum parody. Well, that was inevitable. Will and Amy run into more movie references, and so do Calvin and the Enchanted Girl. They get into a fight with those movie characters. The Enchanted Girl is a tranny, Kung Fu Panda kills them. They meet Indiana Jones, who is apparently Will's dad, then they return the skull. The world is saved. Will and Amy get married by Love Guru, then they parody I'm fucking Matt Damon because why not?
I'm fucking Matt Damon.
You're fucking Matt Damon?
As I was watching this, I happened to make a little list. Here are all the movie and celebrity parodies in Disaster Movie. 10,000 BC, American Gladiator, Amy Winehouse, Flavor Flav, Hannah Montana, Hulk, No Country for Old Men, Hellboy, Enchanted, Justin Timberlake, Beowulf, Chronicles of Narnia. Jesus, isn't that enough? Step Up, Kung Fu Panda, Indiana Jones, Love Guru, Wanted, Juno, Superbad, Hancock, Sex and the City, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Dr. Phil, High School Musical, Speed Racer, Michael Jackson, Jumper, Twister, Girls Gone Wild, The Day After Tomorrow, My Super Sweet 16th, Night at the Museum, Cloverfield, Iron Man, Jimmy Kimmel, You Don't Mess with the Sohan, Get Smart, etc, etc. All movies and people I'll rather be looking at than this stupid fucking movie. The problem with these movies, they literally stick to the pop culture references of the time. Shit like this never age well. Movies like Naked Gun and Scary Movie made it work because they made it clever and funny for any time period. This is school kids shit humour, which is their demographic despite the mature ratings these movies have. In the end, they always make money, and I bet they're a lot of fun and pretty easy to make as movies, but I wouldn't consider these movies. It's like something on a YouTube channel just taking the piss, not something you would put in theatres and pay for. Jesus, every 10 seconds there's another pop culture or movie reference just for little laughs. So if you're like me and you love your parody movies, something you can switch your mind off to, say your Mel Brooks movies, especially Young Frankenstein, that's a classic, the Scary Movie series, the Naked Gun series, UHF with Weird Al Yankovic. This isn't the movie for you, this is shit. These aren't talented filmmakers, I hate to say, it's a bit mean but it's true. But they are really good comedy writers, I can give them that. But it just feels like this movie, when it came about, they just half-assed the idea. They couldn't give a fuck and it was just another paycheck, simple as that. Yeah, avoid this movie, stick to the classics because this is a disaster. If they didn't kill any credibility to the parody genre before with Epic Movie or Date Movie, they certainly did with Disaster Movie. Yeah, don't recommend this one.